Hi, my name is Sewa. I'm a startup activator for the UNE SMART Region Incubator. And for the last 1.5 years, I have been working at Nova on a very special project called Scorched. Now, Scorched is a program about hope. It's about action to enable young people in the New England region the opportunity to make a real-world impact and learn about bushfire resilience and also climate resilience, and to come up with unique innovations to target key challenges in the region. Now, we have been talking with the community. We've been gathering challenge statements and hosting a range of events through the Clean Tech Future Series, and also a range of innovation challenges to start solving some of those big problems.
I'm Sarah Micah, and I'm Captain of Diggings Rural Fire Brigade in the New England District. I'm also a Deputy Group Officer for the New England District, and I work at the University of New England. I lead the Aquatic Ecology and Restoration Group at UNE, so we work on rivers, estuaries and wetlands. A large part of what we do is advising the Commonwealth Environmental Water Office. So my involvement in the Scorched Earth project has really been to give an RFS volunteer's perspective of bushfires and that particular season, but then also very much about looking forward. But there's a lot that we can do to better protect our communities and prepare and increase our resilience. And so being able to work with young people and who really are invested in the future and also have quite novel ideas and ways of looking at it is a way that we can not just be reactive to the season that we face, but help prepare our communities.
We're here in the agronomy area at UNE, one of the centres of environmental science at the university. It's a beautiful day and the teams have just started to address the problem statements, and yeah, we're really excited.
For the team members and the facilitators, I met around and talked to them quietly. They're in awe of the energy and where the students, particularly the undergrad students and the high school students now, what they actually want to do.
So our problem was that climate change in agriculture is really hard to tackle. Only 2.5% of Australians are in the agricultural industry. We wanted to expand that to all of Australia so everyone knows there's opportunity to work in ag, and through that, together we can all reduce carbon emissions. Yeah.
We've been problem solving how we can identify tools to help farm businesses in adapting to climate variability.
We've been working on developing a way to design new developments to withstand climate variability through collecting rainwater coming off the houses in new developments and storing it centrally for a community resource.
Hi, I'm Danielle Morton, and I've been a facilitator today with my incredible team, the Future Aggies, and it is such an amazing experience to see these people come in and say, I can't do this, I don't even know what the problem statement is, and they're able to figure out what it is that they can do to make a difference. And they were looking at climate variability, specifically drought, and they pulled it together. They came up with an idea that would not only help the farmers, but it would help all the ag students. They want to create a job for themselves. They want to create a unique job that would enable them not to have to put themselves into a silo of agronomy or animal science. They could do both together. It was just wonderful to see it come together. Well done to everyone for organising Agmentation 2022.
My name's Nate Weatherall, a local Gumbaynggirr man in Armidale. I run a music education company. It goes by the name of Mad Proper Deadly. We teach young people in the community and surrounding towns how to use music equipment. Yeah, so my involvement with the Scorched program, culture burning is a huge part of Indigenous life, you know what I mean? That's always been a massive part of it. At Mad Proper Deadly, we're just one part of that puzzle, right? Music, dance, fire, art, you know, all those little bits and pieces, they're all just part of the big picture. And we use music as our tool to help us engage. And music's the perfect tool to pass on that message. You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age, not everybody is going to be able to come and witness a culture burn. You know, some might never ever witness that in their lifetime, you know what I mean? But with music and film, we're able to document it, can write about it, we can sing about it, and that's like, from my perspective, it's almost like creating a songline. The message gets passed on, you know what I mean? That's how it's conveyed. It's like, okay, well, sitting down with practitioners within the cultural burn sector and learnt knowledge from them, we can take that and put that into song, but also we can take that and put that into practice. We're able to spread that message quicker these days through platforms where people can access music around the world at the click of a button.
So one really exciting initiative that has gotten up and running, gotten legs through the Scorched program has been the CDMC, which is the Creative Digital Media Club. Through the CDMC, they have come up with an innovative bushfire hazard identification tool that is through VR that allows participants to have 1 minute to identify all of the different hazards in a backyard, in a normal household, as a preparedness tool.
My name's Helen Webb and I'm representing Sustainable Living Armidale, which is an organisation that started in 2008.
My name's Annette Killar and I'm the convener of Climate Action Armidale, which is both a Facebook group and an action group of Sustainable Living Armidale.
So Sewa, who was organising the Scorched project, had connections with Sustainable Living Armidale in the past, and so she contacted, and I could see the synchrony between the vision of Sustainable Living Armidale and the Scorched project, particularly in connection with Armidale experience of severe drought, bushfires and water shortage in 2019 and 2020.
I saw the poster, or a little card with the fire and stuff on it, and thought, oh, that looks really interesting, and it's great to see that UNE SMART Region Incubator, which is kind of a business-oriented thing, and it's, oh, they're doing something around these issues that we're really concerned about. Because our group sort of works very closely with what Council's doing, well, we had been aware that you were working on some renewable energy sort of education programs where you were in development. What we felt was we were moving beyond the big ask for 100% renewables to kind of looking around our local area going, well, this is a renewable energy zone. What does this mean for us? We need to actually look at the whole energy sort of stuff. So we contacted the Community Power Agency. You had also then, at the same time, also contacted them, and they were coming down to do a workshop with the Clean Tech Super Series. I was talking about us trying to do a capacity building workshop, and you said, oh, well, you could come and do that here with us. You could utilize our space as part of the Scorched project and as part of what you were doing. Everybody could go to that forum that you had, and then we could have our workshop.
One of the ways that the Scorched project brought the young people and older people together was through the Youth Innovation Challenge, and the Youth Innovation Challenge was built on a number of workshops that fed into identification of those challenges. Quite a good number of young people were brought together to try to nut out solutions to some of those challenges. And I thought that was a really good gathering of people with really good outcomes in terms of the young people hearing and learning more and understanding and then coming up with their own ideas. That was great.
It's their future, so it's really important that they have a voice at the table. And for many of them, where they're sitting depends on how you define young, but if they're in school, it's a school structured institutional environment. At university, often the universities these days, we've got your online sort of tech sort of scenario, but that's disengaged with real people often. So I think it's really, really good to have a space where there's business, community, real world problems being addressed, what they call wicked problems, and their voice is an equal at the table. So I think that was really powerful.
Hello, I'm Rocco Brazier. I'm in Year 11 and I'm currently attending Big Picture Guyra Central School.
Ooh, I'm the same, but my name's Oliver Flynn.
We participated in the Kickstarter program and the Youth Summit Innovation program.
We learnt about it from our current advisory teacher, which was Miss Belson. I liked the idea of it, so I got him to come along with me.
Yeah, I was really nervous to go to it, but then I eventually grew up to it.
It felt very welcoming with all the staff and all the other participants of the day.
It was a nice experience overall.
Definitely working with my friends to create something that could actually be used in everyday life sort of thing and that could help out people. That was definitely a plus for me.
I liked the creating an idea that could maybe be implemented in the future, and I won.
So basically what I just said.
Yeah, I think we were very lucky to go to that because other people probably don't have the chance to be able to experience something like that.
It definitely has an impact on my mindset towards like creating a business and making it successful sort of thing. Back before I did the Kickstarter and the Innovation Day, I would think that it would be like impossible to get to that point. But then after doing the day, I realised that it's very achievable for anyone really.
I'm Kiana Green and I'm Year 11 student at Guyra Central School. That's Hayley Campbell. What year? Year 10.
I'm Eli Wood. I'm in Year 9. This is Selena, Year 12.
So we did the Kickstarter program last year.
Although I knew about Kickstarter, the general concept of Kickstarter, that being helping start a business, I found most definitely surprising and fascinating.
The most surprising thing about the Kickstarter program was actually getting our idea out there and getting to the finals and then winning our section, where we had to make our business, like a business idea, and we all came together to do a YouTube channel based on mental health. So I've always had a passion towards mental health because in schools and stuff like that, not a lot of curriculum goes around mental health, like not a lot of it gets spoken about. And we did it based on a girl that committed suicide, the Dolly Everett, and we put it all together to talk more to the youth about what mental health's like. We had our group and we had to get together and get some ideas to continue to get ready to pitch our ideas and stuff. They'll call our school up and then we had to pitch our idea of what we wanted to do. And I think as soon as we get it all organised properly and have an actual idea of what we want to do and go forward with it, it'll be really good to see it up and running.
To have an idea that our group created to actually make something real or tangible is, I feel, it being very rewarding and I guess an achievement.
I reckon it's a good idea that youth get involved in doing community challenges and stuff like that, because not a lot of young people will step out and speak up about mental health or anything along them lines because they're scared that they'll get judged or look out different from other people. And it's really good to see young people like our group get out there and step out of something that not a lot of young people will do.
The youth have an interesting worldview that differs from other ages.
I can't believe we actually got out of our comfort zone and doing something like this. This is just great to see. Doing this has just made me happier.
There were a wide range of challenge statements by the community, and these included social impacts, access to resources and materials, physical and mental health, food and water security, livestock, wildlife and pets, transportation, power and communications, and of course economic impacts.
Hi, I'm Jubilee.
Hi, I'm Jaylee.
Hi, I'm Lily.
We're all in Year 11 here at Armidale Secondary College.
I first heard about the Energy Powered Innovation Challenge and I heard that my friends were doing it, so I thought it would be fun.
I heard about the Energy Powered Innovation Challenge through our careers advisor, Mrs. Hardman.
I'm not usually one to do extracurricular activities, so I haven't really done anything like EPIC before. That's what made it such an interesting event, I guess.
In the past 2 years, I've done the Game Changer Challenge, which was an event that had a similar premise to EPIC in the sense that we got like a problem that we had to solve, and then over the course of a couple months, we had to come up with an idea to pitch.
When I started EPIC, I kind of just went in going like, oh, let's just do this for fun and stuff like that. At first, it didn't seem like we were going anywhere, but like as we were going on, we made like amazing ideas that I didn't think were possible to do in like the short time we were given.
So our idea was to trap and collect methane mostly off of landfill, and our plan was to burn off the methane, which would create energy and carbon dioxide plus water, and then filter the carbon dioxide through plant life to bring it back to oxygen. And then with the energy that we would collect from burning the methane would go to heating our public pool in Armidale.
The energy you created to heat the pool, that was my idea, and that stemmed from a complaint that the Armidale pool is open for a good 4 months of the year. So I thought it would be really interesting if we could heat the Armidale pool, which would of course generate profit.
Everything that we were thinking of doing it in like a local, like regional community type scale.
We won the People's Choice Award, which we were all very happy with. We got a jar of honey and it was, we weren't expecting it and we were really happy. But then we also found out that we were given the $1,000 grant.
We are planning on creating a seminar aimed at educating people from around the Armidale area, particularly from our school, about the benefits of renewable energy and what we can do to help our environment.
We're the ones that are going to be affected by it, so I think it's kind of our job, whether we like it or not, to look through it.
I'm Kate Blair-Hickman. I'm studying agribusiness at UNE, and this is
Jackson, and I'm studying sports science at UNE.
Hi, my name's Jai Blackman and I'm studying a Bachelor of Geoscience at the University of New England.
I'm Chiara Meyer-Wichmann, but everybody here calls me Kiki. I'm from Germany. I'm doing an exchange at UNE and I study international business. Our head of college announced the EPIC Innovation Challenge, and I really didn't know who was signing up for it, so it was kind of getting out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, we all just came together eventually and made the team air.
So what I really liked during the challenge to feel that spirit in the room. Everybody was really enthusiastic, and I really didn't expect that day to be that intense, like ups and downs the whole day, and we were all really just working on our idea. And
so the AIRS stands for Australian Innovative Renewable Resources, and we're going to make an event.
AIRS about bringing different parts of the community together, so bringing training organisations, different housing options, maps, jobs, promotions, and different renewable ideas and sort of new things in the industry. Bring all that together into one central location and utilising all the different businesses and experiences of the area to sort of create a product that from when someone decides they want a job, they can find accommodation, they can get training, and they can progress in their careers. So yeah, that's sort of the purpose of our app.
It's good for our young generation to get involved, because otherwise nothing's going to change. There will be no change, and we've been able to learn from the experiences of our elders.
We are like the future decision makers and leaders, so it's important that we already start to develop awareness for the topic in younger ages to make the right decisions in the future. And yeah, I think that's what's great about EPIC too, that it encourages young people in a fun way to get involved, or you don't even have to be involved, but you develop awareness for the topic, and you know that it's like a big and important deal.
Yeah, and I think, you know, to put it in a visual perspective, if you've got a seed, you know, what does it need to grow? You can't just have a seed sitting there on a bit of concrete. Nothing's going to happen. You know, so fertiliser and water and soil are all the sort of different components that you need to be able to get an idea off the ground. And I think the SRI and this EPIC initiative has been able to sort of plant that seed, and now we've got the resource that we need to make our idea grow.
On behalf of the UNE SMART Region Incubator, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who participated in this project. This project couldn't have been done without the passion of the wonderful community members, the young people that participated in our events, and all of the expertise that was contributed by the community. So thank you so much for being part of this project. We would love to see more projects like this happening. It is just the beginning. We've got a whole collection of challenge statements still in the bank and still yet to be solved. So please get in contact with us at NOVA, at the UNE SMART Region Incubator, and we would love to help you grow your ideas into business solutions for a better community, better climate and bushfire resilience in the New England region.